Amid the unforgiving wilderness of the African savanna, life unfolds as an endless battle between hunger and survival. The land itself seems to breathe with tension. Dry winds sweep across the cracked earth, carrying dust through tall golden grass that sways like waves under the burning sun. Every shadow hides a predator. Every sound could mean danger. In this brutal landscape, only the strongest, the fastest, or the most determined creatures manage to endure. Today, another story of survival is about to unfold. Not a story of size or strength, but a story of courage, fury, and a mother's unstoppable love. The heat of the afternoon presses heavily upon the savanna. The ground radiates warmth as insects buzz lazily in the air. Somewhere in the distance, a vulture circles patiently in the sky, always waiting for death to appear. But on the ground, something far more intense is happening. Moving through the dry grass with purposeful determination is one of the most fearless animals on Earth, the honey badger. Small in size, but legendary in reputation, the honey badger is known throughout the wild as a creature that simply refuses to surrender. Lions, hyenas, snakes, none of them intimidate this relentless warrior. Its thick skin protects it from bites, its sharp claws tear through prey and earth alike, and its spirit, unbreakable. At this moment, the honey badger is focused on one thing: food. The dry season has made hunting difficult. Prey is scarce. Every successful hunt can mean the difference between life and death. After hours of searching, the honey badger has finally found an opportunity. A large monitor lizard moves slowly across the dusty ground, unaware that it has already been marked as prey. The lizard pauses briefly, flicking its tongue to taste the air, but it senses danger too late. In a sudden burst of speed, the honey badger explodes from the grass. The attack is swift and violent. Claws rake through scales as the badger lunges forward, teeth snapping toward its target. The monitor lizard fights back desperately, whipping its powerful tail and clawing at the attacker. Dust erupts around them as predator and prey struggle fiercely, but the honey badger refuses to release its grip. With relentless determination, it bites down again and again. Finally, after a brutal struggle, the lizard collapses. The hunt is over. The honey badger stands victorious. Breathing heavily, it drags the heavy reptile across the ground. This is no small meal. For such a small predator, this prey represents an enormous reward, enough food to sustain the badger and perhaps even its family. But in the wild, victory is rarely permanent. The smell of fresh prey travels quickly through the savanna, and someone else has already noticed. Not far away, hidden within the tall grass, a pair of golden eyes watches carefully. A serval. Tall, elegant, and silent, the serval is one of Africa's most skilled hunters. With long legs and massive ears designed to detect even the faintest sounds, it moves through the grass like a ghost. Normally, servals hunt small rodents, birds, and insects, but sometimes opportunity presents itself in another form. Why struggle to hunt when someone else has already done the hard work? The serval crouches low. Its body flattens against the ground as it studies the scene ahead. The honey badger, still tired from the exhausting hunt, begins dragging the lizard towards its den. But for just a moment, its attention shifts. That brief moment is all the serval needs. Like a flash of lightning, the wildcat bursts from the grass. In a single swift movement, the serval snatches the monitor lizard from the honey badger's grasp. The attack is so sudden that even the fearless badger is momentarily stunned. The serval grips the stolen prey tightly in its jaws. For a brief second, the two animals stare at each other. One has fought fiercely for this meal. The other has stolen it with pure opportunism. The serval lets out a sharp snort before retreating quickly into the grass. The honey badger growls in frustration, but the cat is already gone. The hard-earned meal has been stolen. For most animals, losing a meal like this would be devastating, but for the honey badger, survival is about persistence. Yet there is something else at stake, something far more important than food. Hidden within a small burrow nearby is the honey badger's cub, young, fragile, and completely dependent on its mother for survival. The mother honey badger returns to the den, her frustration still burning. She nudges her cub gently, checking that it is safe. For the moment, everything seems calm again. But the serval has not gone far. In fact, the wild cat is watching once more. The earlier theft has revealed something valuable. Where there's a honey badger mother, there is often a cub. And a cub is easier prey than a fully grown badger. The serval waits patiently. Time passes slowly as the savanna cools beneath the evening sun. The